The one charm of the past is that it is in the past. A friend is a gift you give yourself. Be equally indifferent to blame and praise. Never put off till tomorrow the fun you can have today. Treat your parents as you would like your children to treat you. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. To lead an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. Learn first, teach later. Marrying is not at all difficult. It is difficult to be married. The saints are the sinners who keep on trying. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Intellect is invisible to the man who has none. Anything you can settle with money is cheap. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. The liar's punishment is not in the least that he is not believed, but that he cannot believe anyone else. Experience is the teacher of all things. An abnormal reaction to an abnormal situation is normal behavior. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. The most important thing we learn at school is the fact that the most important things can't be learned at school. A happy marriage is a long conversation which always seems too short. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. He can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by him. A goal without a plan is just a wish. The future comes slowly, the present flies, and the past stands still forever. Appear weak when you are strong, strong when you are weak. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. No man becomes rich unless he enriches others. The best is always the enemy of the good. Children learn by an adult's example, not by their words. All that we are is the result of our thoughts. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. The reason why worry kills more people than work is that more people worry than work. Everything that happens before death is what counts. If you wish to forget anything on the spot, make a note that this thing is to be remembered. Everyone, at some time or another, sits down to a banquet of consequences. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. Your enemies can kill you, but only your friends can hurt you. You can overcome bad habits only today, not tomorrow. Begin, be bold, and venture to be wise. Stupid is the man who always remains the same. To lead people, follow them. It is better to make approximately correct decision than to make a precise mistake. Never compete with someone who has nothing to lose. The only person with whom you have to compare ourselves is that you in the past, and the only person better you should be. This is who you are now. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. Thinking that someone else can make you happy or unhappy is ridiculous. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Courage is not having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have the strength. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Tact is the knack of making a point without making an enemy. Through discipline comes freedom. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. To put everything in balance is good. To put everything in harmony is better. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Don't wait for the right opportunity. Create it. People willingly believe what they want to believe. Fiction is the lie through which we tell the truth. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. The meaning of life is to give life meaning. Rules for happiness. something to do, someone to love, something to hope for. When we give someone our time, we actually give a portion of our life that we will never take back. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Gardens are not made by singing, "Oh, how beautiful," and sitting in the shade. Death does not concern us, because as long as we exist, death is not here. And when it does come, we no longer exist. Above all things, respect yourself. Give a man power, and you will find out who he is. Life's biggest tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. I would rather be a swineherd, understood by the swine, than a poet misunderstood by men. It is nothing to die. It is frightful not to live. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. Keep busy. It's the cheapest kind of medicine there is on this earth, and one of the best. Nothing costs so much in life as illness, and ignoring an illness. Our thoughts make us what we are. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Difficulty shows what men are. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. True love never has a happy ending, because there is no ending to true love. If you cannot have a faithful friend, be your own friend. Laziness travels so slowly that poverty soon overtakes him.